Oh, Frankie was here. And we're back into playing Dark Souls. Now, another thing to note, I have not said yet, is when you go to a bonfire, enemies do respawn. Ex- How did that guy die? No, poor guy died to undeads. Probably on New Game Plus, harder undeads. Anyway, um, yeah, when you go to the bonfire, or if you die, enemies do respawn. Now, certain enemies do not respawn, such as Black Knights, named enemies, bosses, mini bosses. So, a little hint for if you're having trouble in the game, trying to get souls, and you died a few times, and you're just having a lot of trouble just collecting souls in the first place to level up or buy upgrades, run up here, and then run down here. The dragon will kill all the undeads up there. See, I just got 555 souls for doing nothing. Pretty good trade, if you ask me. So, I'm going to be showing both ways you can go around here. The first way is what I like to do, but sometimes it doesn't end so well, which is run forward, run over here, and run behind here. Sorry about the frames, but Dark Souls does not like fire. So, you'll wait over here, and while you're here, the dragon will, be perched up there, and he won't breathe fire. The second that he goes to go fly down, you have to sprint. Book it. Just get out of there. Run forward. Do not care about looting items. I think I just messed up. There. Okay. I should not be alive right now. Anyway. So, now that we made it past the little baby dragon, he's going to fly off. Now, about him flying off. Once you sit down at a bonfire, he will come back. So don't think that the bridge is now safe, because it's not. Oh, the Claymore. We'll check out the Claymore. I don't believe I have the stats to use it. Yeah, I do not. Anyway, the Claymore is a pretty powerful weapon. I'll just show you about how it works. It's just standardly a really good two-handed weapon. I know you can one-hand it, but when you two-handed, it's pretty powerful at the beginning of the game. It's quite slow, but it does a nice amount of damage. I prefer the Zweihander over it, but hey, well, if it works, it works. So, we're going to light up this bonfire over here, and we're going to sit down on it, just because, we're going to let the dragon set fear into us and not sit at a bonfire. Anyway, you click on this switch, and this will open up this door. If you don't go and run past the dragon, you won't be able to go to this location. So, well, that location back there. Anyway, if you were to have, instead of going down that way, if you were to have, oh, that's how you do it again. Go down the other way, you would get to fight against the friendly little rats. And when I say that, I am completely joking. These rats are complete and total jerks. You don't want to get poisoned. Poison is the opposite of fun times. So, boots right here on the left. Yes, this guy right here. Anyway, normally you'll be on the other side of this, so you can just wait till he walks towards you and then kick him off the ledge. But you see now, I'm showing you both ways, just in case you're not able to make the dragon way, or it's too difficult or annoying and frustrating and you keep dying. So, we're all the way back here again. And all you had to do was run forward. But, just out of, yes, I will buy into the fear of the dragon, I'm not going to go the other way, because I do not like getting one-shot and killed. One thing I don't like about Dark Souls is some of the bosses with their one-shot mechanics. Mostly that Hellkite Drake. I could be level 90, 80, really good gear, and that sucker will still one-shot me. Up here, there is a Black Knight. You can fight him if you choose to. I personally don't mind fighting him. But up ahead of here, you might think, let's take it slow, let's take it steady. I would not recommend that. If you go forward here, there's an undead who will close a door on you, making it so you have to go throughout an entire annoying long distance of an area. However, if you decide, forget you losers, I'm going to run over this way. Now to kind of make it so the pig doesn't catch up to you, run up here. The pig is dangerous. And sometimes he'll still get across here. I just got stabbed over there. But let that guy click on the switch. Let him. Because now less undeads are going to be able to go over here. And there we go. And there we go. So, basement key. Can I hit these guys from here? Interesting. Why am I walking slow? Okay, that was strange. But anyway, you run over here and you can get an item called the halberd. It's a pretty nice item. Some builds are actually built around it. But if you run across here at all, I'm pretty sure these guys come after you. Yes, we have one of these little jerks coming after us. The thing about some of these guys, they like to be jerks. They like to try to parry you. At least some of them do. I'm not sure which ones are the ones who parry you. But don't get parried. You will almost always get one shot at a lower level. So, I failed at sprinting there, or sneaking. I believe it's you hold down control on the computer to sneak. And that is just killing me so much, the fact that I don't one-shot them with a backstab. But, so we went across the easy way. I won't go across the annoying long way, because it's annoying and it's long. But, anyway. Good thing to know about Dark Souls. Just remember, there's moments where you have to remember, okay, should I be attacking and should I not be attacking? Enemy goes to go drink Estus, sneak behind him and backstab him because you're invincible while you're backstabbing them. If there are multiple enemies coming at you, and you just so happen to have a weapon that can do a nice arc of an attack, remember to only attack once all those enemies are mid-swing or already fighting you. You don't want to go swing and then an enemy goes to stab you right there. Only attack when you know for sure you won't be interrupted. Now, there are a few different ways we can go across here. We can go over here, the blacksmith, who's freaking awesome, which we will go over here. And I know, in the playthrough with me and Fushi, my sister, in Dark Souls 3, I know some people said stuff like, oh, it sounds like Frankie has a crush on amazing, awesome, friendly guy. Which, I mean, why wouldn't you love this guy? Come on, just look at him. He's got like this biggest smile. Come on, guy. Yes, you are. You are awesome. So, at this NPC, these are like the most important NPCs in Dark Souls. You can upgrade your gear. Now we have a Twinkling Titanite from that little Titanite demon I just now realized I didn't talk about. You can find those guys and they disappear if you don't kill them fast enough. And they give you items to upgrade certain items. Certain weapons, shields, and armor. Now, for mostly unique items like a straight sword, there's only one of them in the game, and it's kind of like a unique item. So you have to use Twinkling Titanite to upgrade it. It costs a lot, but you can only upgrade these items to +5, which increases their damage by 10% per upgrade. Now, with stuff like, let's look at the Claymore. Is Dark Souls 1 the same as Dark Souls 3 and 2? I believe it is still, where you get 10% of the upgrade each time you upgrade them. So, items like the club, claymore, hand axe, they can get upgraded to +15. I mean, you can get plus 150% increased damage on them, making them more important. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm just going off things that I know of or that I've heard. So, we learned a new emote, hurrah, from Amazing Andre. And from this NPC, you can purchase Titanite shards. So, let's say you don't have enough souls to level up. You want to buy these ASAP. So, the important thing about Titanite shards is you can reinforce your weapon with them. Up to +5, if I remember right. So, reinforced club we have here, we can upgrade it, and it will go from 97 damage to 106. So that's a pretty big boost for just one upgrade. Now, compare that to, let's level up 1 in strength, and it will cost more, and we'll only get like 2 damage from that. Difference is, though, is if we switch our weapon to another weapon, we don't benefit at all from the other previously upgraded weapon. So it's good to only upgrade stuff that you know you're going to be using up to a certain point. So I know for sure we're going to be using the, I think we're going to be using the club. I'm not, Like, I don't know. I'm going to try the Morning Star real quick. Sorry again, I haven't played this game in quite a long time. Oh wait, that's right, he sells a sword, doesn't he? You can also purchase gear from him. Crest of Artorias, which opens up a way to fight against the boss. And a forest area, which is amazing for farming souls. If you're a new player, do not go here. Repair box is good. Armor smith box is decent. Weaponsmith box is very, very important. If you're away from any blacksmith and you're going to an area where you can farm shards from enemies, like large shards, titanite chunks, slabs, and you want to be able to upgrade your gear from +6 to +7 or 8 to 9, you know, you want to be able to just upgrade it right at that right at that bonfire instead of having to travel that long distance. And 2,000 souls is basically how much you get from a single enemy later on in the game, so it's worth the buy. Now let's see. Oh, these require like 10 dexterity. Ah, that's what I want. I want a battle axe. Now, battle axe, I like it because it does a high amount of damage. It scales pretty nicely with strength, and I like its moveset. Now, some items will do a massive amounts of damage. Some items will be a lot faster than others. But remember, even if a weapon does a high amount of damage, if you're not very good at knowing when to attack with it or how to get a hit in, it's not worth even getting. So, if I like using daggers, but I attack from the range that someone would if they're using a halberd, it's a complete waste of using it. So, don't just use an item because it's the best of the best, and you're trying to min-max. Just have fun in the game. So, we're going to buy the battle axe, and we're going to reinforce it. I believe we can reinforce it twice. Yes. Yeah, I walked away from him. Anyway, so we're going to switch our weapon now to the battle axe. There we go. Now you might notice, I believe our Estus just went up from 6 to 5. That's because if somebody kindles a, let's say I rested this bonfire, yeah, and somebody kindles it, I actually get +1 Estus. Now I believe there's a cooldown on this, so somebody can't just kindle it 3 times over. And you get 3 Estus when you're in the middle of a boss fight, and it, you know, saves your life. But it's a very good thing to have, and often they're very big blessings. The bell that just rang over there is telling you that somebody just, actually let's fight these guys. Somebody just killed the boss up ahead. Now, is this always going to be, okay, it's not a jump attack always. When I was clicking the power attack before, it was just doing a plunging, like, jump attack. So I was wondering, I guess that's just the, reinforced clubs of normal attack. So, one thing about Dark Souls, like I said before, to the right, we have a heavily armored enemy. Up to the left up there, you're not able to, I was speaking, mister. Not able to see him, but you have a mage who will basically cast spells at you. Now, it's very frustrating. I'll actually use this to show you how powerful. We did 42 damage back there. So, we're putting on our gold pine resin. Probably shouldn't have blocked that, I should have dodged it. So, 42 damage up to 139. Just remember, it's a consumable item. Oh, you bone. It's a consumable item, so you can only use it once, then it runs out, and you only have 3 of them for now. So, that enemy is kind of like a mini-boss-like enemy. It does not respawn after you kill it. So, now that we've killed him, we're pretty much safe to walk across this area without feeling threatened. There goes another Firekeeper soul, which we can go down there again and use to upgrade our Estus if we wished. Now this enemy up here, I believe it's called a Seeker. They will cast something called a, I think it's magic missile? I have not played the game in so long. Anyway, they'll shoot magic at you and buff up nearby enemies, so you do not want to fight them. Like, you don't want to fight them with a group of enemies. These guys are the ones that like to parry you. How you can counter that? One is stay behind them. You know, turn your way around them. There goes the magic caster. Two is only attack them after they've attacked you, and the other one is go onto lower ground than them, or higher ground. I believe it's only lower ground, so they can't parry your attack because you'll be hitting their feet, like I just did back there. Now, I know resting at a bonfire will reset the enemies and respawn them. But remember, the enemy we killed back there was a mini-boss-ish like enemy, so it will not respawn. But what we're doing down here is, you might notice this location. Maybe we've been here before. Yep, we're back at Firelink Shrine, because almost everything in this game connects with itself. So you can go to one area, and it will connect to another. So, we're going to rest at the bonfire, because remember, we get 10 Estus at this bonfire, because it's already kindled by the Firekeeper. And we'll go down here again and talk to her, and reinforce our Estus Flask. Now we have it as +2. Now again, doesn't make that big of a difference right now at the start of the game, but it will later on. We'll be saving our souls mainly to upgrade our weapon for now, because the weapon upgrades in the game are humongous. It's just... whew. If I had to choose between a fully upgraded weapon and having 15 stats and then attribute, 20 stats and then attribute, like 20 strength, as long as I could still use the weapon, I would pick the weapon. So, elevator music, there we go. So, as I said before, this bum up here does not respawn. So, we'll go over here and we'll have to fight our way across this jerk, who loves to. Let's see if I can get him to do his parry attack. Okay, he has his shield up. I'm pretty sure that's his parry. No, his parry attack's when he puts his sword forward. Like, watch. Come on, get your back away from the... That's it. If you attack then, he's going to parry you, and you are going to die a very salty death. Okay. Go ahead and attack, or heal up while he's trying to parry the air. So, important thing to know, rapiers and such like that, if they hit you while you're attacking, it's something called counter damage, where they will actually deal more damage than normal, because they hit you while you're attacking. Some weapons have counter damage on it, like, actually I don't think it's shown, is it? Yeah, it's not. But it's mostly with kind of stabby weapons, rapiers, etc. So, Mr. Mage noticed us, but he's not attacking us yet. But what we're going to want to do here is we're going to want to attack like that. Nope, back away. Remember, AoE, enemies are all close to each other, and we have fire. What can we do? We can use that fire to burn a crap out of a lot of them. Now imagine these guys are buffed up by the magic caster overhead. It is a complete pain to try to fight them. Remember, this guy is not defenseless on his own. Do not feel like just because all those enemies are dead, you got a free kill. So, you're going to want to fight him. You get him in a... Just don't get cocky. See, now he's dancing trying to buff everyone. But everyone's already dead. So, we kill him, and we walk over this way for another item. Large soul of a nameless soldier? I believe it was. So, we have the choice to go over here and free an NPC who I won't get into the storyline of, but we're going to want to free because he also gives us a ring we're going to want later on. Or we can get from him later on. Or we can go up there and fight against the boss, who are the gargoyles. Pretty much one of the easiest bosses in the game. Their only slight difficult part is the fact that 2 of them spawn once you get one to below 50% health. So, when an enemy's difficulty is numbers, you know it's not a very difficult enemy. Yeah. Because alone, they're pathetically weak. You can just block, move behind them. So, if you need more humanity, I believe this is actually one. I don't like signs. Anyway, When you are on a sign, if you click on, for my 360 controller, I click on the back key, you can rate them up or down. No matter what you rate them, their rating will go up, because it will count as somebody rating them. As you rate a comment more times, they'll have like a little image that will appear. So, a good thing to note is that some signs are actually put in there by the game developers and the ones who made it. So, we're going to talk to Lautrec. We have the master key, or the basement key would work there as well, I believe. He'll say thank you, and he won't give you anything yet. But you'll be able to meet him back at Firelink Shrine, where he'll give you a coin, and then, show his true colors later on. And, he's a pleasant guy. A real, standout guy. I love him, but I hate him. Anyway. Normally this area would be covered with those little pink hollows, but we already cleared out the area, so they're dead. If you're playing online, or offline, I would recommend always being human for NPC summons. Right here, you can actually summon Solaire, who, don't let people tell you not to summon people, it's part of the game. Feel free and have fun to summon them. You could turn human at bonfires, so just remember you can't like clear everything, then turn human, then try to summon help, because you won't be able to. So, here we go. We're going to go ahead and, actually let me see how long we're in. 21. Okay, I'm going to end the video here just because I don't know how long I can make the videos before they corrupt. So we're 21 minutes in according to the thing. So I'm going to exit this video and I'm going to start the next one. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, found anything interesting, or learned anything new. Yeah, hope you come along and see the next episode where we fight against the gargoyles. Hopefully kill them first try. I'll be embarrassed if I don't. And, show you some more areas to go to. Alright, have fun, and thank you very much for watching. Have a good one.